it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the 10-yard fight. I'm Coach KK. This is Volume 3 Resurrection. Gun Bunch and Gun Bunch open offset. This is called a resurrection because we've once done Volume 3 before, and I'm just going back from when we first started the 10-yard fight, and we're going to update the files. This is pretty much like story time with Coach KK as I'm playing against one of my coworkers. I started a new job about 2 months ago and overheard two of my coworkers talking about the game, and I'm like, oh, y'all play? Y'all on the sticks? And, you know, ain't none of that. We got cross-play now, so ain't none of that. Oh, I play Xbox, I play PS5 or whatever. I can't play you. Everybody's on the gridiron now. We're together. We got cross-play. So, I'll tell you guys what's going on the details a little later. At the time, I'm 4-1 versus this guy. As you can see, first drive, 3rd and 21. I got X and square on the streak. Now, my goal is to pump fake to circle and draw the safety over that way as I'm doing, and then go back to square. And I got the lead way. This is pretty much a touchdown if I go to square. I promised guys I double tap circle, and my guy still threw the ball. Like, it's like he didn't even earn that right there. That was supposed to be a touchdown to Chase. I did everything right? He ended up getting 7 that drive. I came back down the field, and here we go once again. Play is called bench pivot. It's the same side read versus zone. Someone is going to get open. We also have a man beater in this play, and you can see the whip route right there. And my goal is to pump fake the circle, double tap. As you can see the little mental games I'm playing right here, pre-snap, moving my running back in motion, just trying to see what's going on. So yeah, I'm going to double tap the circle and come back to the left side. As you can see, I'm moving everybody to the right. I even moved the user. And when I double tap, my quarterback still threw the ball. Wow. I had a wide open man, R1, right in the middle of the field. So yeah, I always pump fake on my passing plays just to throw off the user, to get him to bite on something. Or maybe the AI from his computer defense will like slip and fall or go for the okie dokie. It happens sometime, and I just have a habit of pump faking every single passing down, except the RPO downs, or except the quick passing downs. So yeah, let me backtrack real quick. This guy right here who I'm playing against, he's one of those guys who's the best at my job, and everybody hyping him up. They tell him he's good and stuff like that. We talk a lot of trash on break time and throughout the day of the job. I beat the other guys to get to him, and at this time right here, I'm 4-1 versus this dude. Like, I'm in total control. He can't do anything. I can move the ball up and down the field. I just can't beat myself or get caught up by the stuff like this. So yeah, me and him, we're from Jacksonville, so we play with the Jaguars. So this is one game where one of us don't have the Jaguars, right? So he ended up getting the Dallas Cowboys. And you can see he got that defensive line, boy. That defensive line is ferocious. So yeah, doing the little things right is what counts over here in the 10-yard fight. This was just a subtle movement. We kept the play alive, we got the completion, and we converted, right? This guy, I mean, like Lawrence and Michael Parsons is on this defensive line, and they are getting in. They are literally just bulldozing whoever they're in front of, like literally. And it's on you as a user or as a skilled user to do the little things right. And I just slightly moved over to the right, just a half step, because they're coming in full force. So if I just take a subtle movement, right, like I just did a little side step, they can't just change direction like that. They're going straight up the field. So yeah, that's the stuff right here. Like I say, I'm 4-1 versus this guy. Like, we talk trash at lunchtime and stuff like that. He can't do nothing with me. He swear he can. It's stuff like this that gets me. I can't let stuff like this get away. So after he sacked me that one time and he got that pressure in, I knew to start blocking the running back and double teaming one of these guys. And you can see he came off storming. And the funny part about it, the user himself didn't do this. And I know you guys can relate. A lot of times we give up plays and turnovers and stuff, and it don't even be the user. It be you throwing the interception to the AI, or you getting sacked by the AI. So let's tune that down. So we put our running back on the other side. We got us some pass protection, got us some time, and now it's time to get back to business. Let's do what we do best, right? 10-yard fight. So that was 2nd and 18. Now it's 1st and 10. Got to run the ball. You got to make sure you balance this stuff out, because if you don't, you will be in for a rude awakening, right? This is the Dallas Cowboys, so everything, it's important that the protection starts up front. That's important right there. That's the first thing every down. As you can see now, I'm double teaming Parsons. I'm putting my running back on that same side, and I'm just going to rely on my 3 guys on one side and the lone receiver on the other side. Beautiful. He's in zone, so we know on top of the clouds, underneath the sky. Talked about that a million times. On top of the cloud, under the sky, right? So like I say, I'm 4-1 versus this guy, so he have seen this formation and set a lot of times. So he know to go user the bunch guys over there, right? So he's trying to be slick. I saw him as a user over there. He tried to run over there, so I call a halfback screen, 1st and goal. Why not? Okay, we got a yard, half distance, right? I'm over here in the bunch open once again, and he's a user. See him trying to move over, he's trying to creep over because he's waiting on the bubble screen, right? So this changes the math. We're going to turn this into basketball, the isolation. Back in the days when the San Antonio Spurs used to just take Ginobili and give him the ball and let everybody else spread out like Duncan and the rest of the forwards and stuff. It just turns into one-on-one isolation. Or when Iverson or somebody like Kobe go one-on-one, or McGrady or somebody. Yeah, everybody move to the side. We going to go one-on-one. That's pretty much how I saw that. So, yeah, that's where the audibles come into play at, right? You got to have patience. Can't rush your path when you're running the ball. Don't rush the path. Be patient with the run game. Run game has to be implemented in this scheme. Look at that right there. Nice play. Nice play, but I'm not going to give him credit from the user. He didn't do that. That was a bad read on my keys, right? I should have handed that ball off. So, yeah. Guys, we got a lot of information for this scheme right here. I watch film, and I watch film, and I watch film. It's a lot of small detail that you can miss if you don't watch film. Like right here. I had X wide open on the trail route, but the pass rush was coming in pretty good. He's not using this stuff. He's getting credit for it because I haven't got down the field and scored more touchdowns. Like look at number 11. He's double teamed now. We got the first down. So yeah, pass protection really counts in these schemes, guys. Yeah, so it's just one less receiver or running back or tight end that you got to sacrifice and block. As you can see, we got a big play to the left side. I flipped the bunch over. We got a big play to the flood concept, and then we no huddled and came back with a halfback screen on the opposite side of the field. So that's another tactic right there. All the attention was to the left side from that flood concept, and then we hit them with a halfback slip screen. I like to use that little trick right there because the user, see, when we do these schemes right here, it trains the user to be in certain spots, and we move the user where we want them to. That's why we do the same sets and stuff like that. Like this. See, we read the keys properly then. Got the 10 yards, got on the ground, 10-yard fight, kept the drive alive. Once again, guys, I am 4-1 versus this dude at this point. And he's one of those guys, he don't give you no credit for nothing. They told me that I only had one play. And I'll get to the other guys too in the next videos. They told me that I only have one play. And they say you only have one play out the schemes and stuff, and then you just jump to the RPO stuff. Man, I died laughing. And then there's other guys too who don't play the game, but they want to know the results of what happened the previous night when we played. So yeah, I always have to report these guys to what happened, and I usually win and stuff like that. I'm not taking credit, but I give them these schemes from the channel. You know, I give them the 10-yard fight stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. So at this time, you know, the dude playing pretty close, but I take the blame for the 2 touchdowns I should have had when I was trying to pump fake. This score's supposed to be 28-7 right now, at least. So yeah, we moving pretty good. And this the stuff right here that they can't stop. It was a simple flat route. He tried to double team the lone receiver over there. And we just have so many options in these plays. You know, see, we're not like the rest of the guys. We don't just have one formation in one set and then it's obvious who you're going to. You know, when you play most people, when they line up in a set, oh, he's going to this cross route on triangle. Oh, he's going to the tight end on that dig route or something like that. No, I don't know I'm going to this tight end because I don't know what he's going to show me post snap. We just lay out the pieces to the puzzle pre snap, right? Yeah, we don't know what's going on. We don't know who's getting the ball. We have something for everybody, right? So as you can see, we fast forward and it's 21-14. This kind of shows you that I'm in control. He can't do nothing. And I've blown this guy out. Like, this guy have beat me one time. This game here would make 5-1 at the time, and I'll keep that posted. And at the end of the game, I always screenshot the score to them and the results and let them know what the record is so they can always keep track of that. They don't like that. One day when I came there, I was beating those guys so bad that they say, man, I feel like you low-key bullying us, man. That was funny, man. Yeah, that was funny. I'm not making this up. Like, they told me I was low-key bullying them. So I'm going to show you a couple of more of these games against these guys. But yeah, they really can't do nothing. And I finally got my streak to square. I finally moved the user over this time. Finally. I had to do that for style points and stuff because we had a slow start and he was getting some stuff that he didn't even earn. Like, I'm pump faking and throwing picks and interceptions and stuff. So yeah, man. Drive killers. I'm still going to continue to pump fake. I couldn't do it then. I would have pump faked the like circle at this time and then drew the user to the right just to go back to the left. But I knew I had a speed advantage right there. You know, we're not throwing those senseless interceptions and stuff like that. As a veteran in this game, don't you guys hate when you throw picks to the AI and the user had nothing to do with it? He can say he called the play, but y'all two know deep down inside this is a user dominated type of game. And then you go on defense and you're catching user picks, but the score is tied up or close, but you've been doing all the real work. It's crazy, man. Alright guys, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. That wraps up part 3 of Volume 3 Resurrection.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on